want you. Only face. I want you, baby. Don't wanna fall. I'm running fast. I'm playing up. Don't think the
Yo, CeeLo killed this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
All right. Welcome back to another stream. All right, so I don't have a lot of videos to react to today. Just only like a few, just a few. Not well, actually more than a few. Just not a lot, not a whole lot, but yeah, and also hopefully I'll play some games tonight. Probably play like a little bit of Dispatch, and also possibly some college football if I have enough time, but we'll see. All right, anyways, let's get started. All right. What's going on there? All right, okay.
Ty Simpson has came out, released a
All right, Ty Simpson update, man. What's going on with Ty Simpson? All right, let's go.
Ty Simpson has came out, released a public statement, and guess what? He has addressed everything, so there's no confusion. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you had a great Wednesday. Hope all of you having a great week. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, we got a big time update on Ty Simpson. There's been a ton of crazy rumors circling about him, whether or not he's going to come back to Alabama. Well, he winds up declaring for the draft, and then rumors start coming out that he may be coming back to college football and joining Miami, joining Tennessee, maybe joining Oregon for $6 million. Although I thought that was a crazy rumor, it's not like we haven't seen it before. May I remind you, Carson Beck, he did the same thing last year.
Yeah, he did. At first, he did enter the NFL draft, but then he came back to college and entered the transfer portal and obviously transferred to Miami, and now he's playing in the Natty on Monday.
He declared for the NFL draft, but he then backed out of it and took a $5 million deal at Miami. So we've seen it before. Some people were throwing it out there. Hey, Ty Simpson, he may do the same thing. Well, we got some new information to all this that we got to talk about, and I think it is extremely important. Ty Simpson, he clarified on some stuff. Also have another topic we're going to speak on involving quarterbacks, and guess who? The Kiffinator. Clap it up to Lane Train himself. He's back in the news. It seems like he's been in the news every other day. Well, guess what, my friends? You know how Kiffin just found his starting quarterback, Sam Levitt, and his backup quarterback, Landon Clark? He's found another quarterback. This is a first for me. I've never seen a head coach get 3 different quarterbacks out of the portal in the same on.
3 different three quarterbacks from the transfer portal and this year's transfer portal is crazy.
Offseason. A lot we got to talk about there and a lot we're going to go over. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. First things first, let's get this Kiffin news out of the way. Breaking news. USC's transfer quarterback Husan Longstreet, he has signed with the LSU Tigers. Go Tigers. Sean Ogeron. I'm not going to say this is an outstanding pickup because for those of you who don't know, QB1 at LSU is Sam Levitt. That's the guy they're paying $5 to $6, $7 million. But they also got the Elon transfer we talked about a couple days ago, Landon Clark. And what did we talk about with that situation? You don't got to be a rocket scientist, put 2 and 2 together. Landon Clark knows it. The fans know it. I know it. Lane Kiffin, he knows it. Everybody associated with this situation, they know it, that Landon Clark is coming in as QB2. He is supposed to be the intended backup to Sam Levitt, the guy who's getting paid the big bucks. That's just common knowledge. You're not going to be paying Sam Levitt $5 million and Landon Clark $500,000 to $1 million to have a quarterback racing competition. That's not what's going on here. No way. And also, Landon Clark is a little bit younger than Levitt, so if Levitt's a one and done, he can pretty much get groomed to be the starter the following season, which would be next year, but the year after. That's where we last left off with all of that, and I thought that was going to be the end of us talking about the LSU quarterbacks until the season started. However, this happened. So if you're Landon Clark and you thought you had QB2 locked up, just like Lee Corso says, not so fast, my friend, because you're going to have a quarterback competition. Let me clarify. Not for QB1, but for QB2. The Kiffinator himself has brought in Longstreet from the USC Trojans. I get it, but I don't get it. From Lane Kiffin's perspective, totally get it because you want to have great quarterbacks in the quarterback room, and LSU, I believe, when Kiffin took the job, didn't have any.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because nowadays you have to have a solid backup. Not the best, not the best quarterback, obviously, you know, as your backup, but a solid backup quarterback and also some a good quarterback depth. But getting Houston on Longstreet is crazy
On the roster, so this is adding some good depth there. Because despite what anyone thinks, you can't just have 2 quarterbacks heading into the season. You need 3 bare minimum, and probably more so 4 quarterbacks. That's where I do get it. Here's where I don't. If I'm Longstreet, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't. You have to know his backstory. So he originally went to USC because he wanted to be guaranteed playing time, and he thought he was going to be competing for a starting spot, and he was going to win it his first year there. Well,
yeah, but then Jaden Maiava became still the starter for for Southern California. And now Jay Mayava, obviously, he's coming back for another year. So Longstreet enters the transfer portal, and he goes to LSU, and he's not going to be the starter there. That's kind of a questionable decision from Longstreet, but it is what it is.
Obviously didn't happen, and why all this is ironic and confusing to me is because he's now going to LSU to sit the bench next year. There's nothing wrong with sitting the bench, but I'm telling you, a lot of these kids in the transfer portal, they are finding out the harder way, not the hard way, but the harder way. They'd be better off if they just didn't enter the portal in the first place and they stuck it out at the first school. I hope it works out for all three of these guys, Levitt, Clark, and Longstreet, but I just don't see a case and scenario where all three of these guys are on the roster next year, or one of them doesn't transfer. I'll take it a step farther because Levitt may go to the NFL draft next year because I do believe he's eligible. I don't think there's a case and scenario where Longstreet and Clark are both on the roster next year. We'll see what happens there. I'll keep you updated. Just a very odd situation. You're not going to see that often where a coach is getting 3 quarterbacks in the portal in one offseason. Moving along here, though, to the main topic of the main encore, main reason you clicked onto this video. What is the new update with Ty Simpson and what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. It's been chaotic to say the least. Originally, what were we talking about? What was going on? He was trying to decide, okay, should I go back to Alabama or should I declare for the NFL draft? And he decides to go to the draft, and we thought that was going to be the end-all be-all. But like the man, the myth, the legend, Lee Corso says, not so fast, my friend, because new reports start coming out that schools like Miami, Oregon, they're offering him millions and millions of dollars. The number that got leaked out is schools were offering him at max $6.5 million doubloons. That is a lot of money, to say the least. And we talked plenty about that. Should he come back to college football and get paid $6.5 million? I said no, but it's definitely something you have to consider, and you'd be a fool to not think about. $6.5 million, that's a lot of cheddar. And you also got to take this into account. It's not like he was guaranteed, and he's still not guaranteed to be a top 5, top 10 pick. And who knows, the ball may bounce one way or another. This team, they back out of it, and there is a possibility he could have failed to mid-second round, late second round. Who knows? You never know at the draft. You see all the time, guys you think are going to go late first round, medical reporter exam, it gets leaked down, and they fall to the 5th round. Crazy stuff can happen, and may I remind you, all of this was going on before the news came out today that Dante Moore was declaring for the draft. So there was really a lot of question marks going on there because QB1 and QB2, they'll be top 5 picks. But QB3, and that's what a lot of people thought Simpson was, we don't know. Maybe QB3 isn't even taken until the 2nd round. So that is why you had all these schools calling Ty Simpson saying, hey, buddy, we saw you declared, but you're sure you don't want to come back to college football? Simpson's going, yeah, I'm sure. I'm locked in. They go, okay, well, what if we give you $5 or $6 million? That changes things. It does. Yet again, I got to throw this in there to remind you. We saw it happen last year. Timmy Beck, he declared for the draft. Miami calls him up, and they're like, hey, Timmy, you're not even going to be a high draft pick. Why don't you come to Miami, spend a year with us, we'll compete for a championship, and we'll give you $5 million. How does that sound? He said, yeah, that sounds fair, and the rest is history. Ty Simpson has came out, released a public statement, and guess what? He has addressed everything, so there's no confusion. Here's what he had to say, and I quote, Miami was kind of like, all right, we're moving on, and then they lost out on Sam Levitt and came back with that big number, and then Ole Miss called again and said they could match it. I really felt good with my decision to go
Ole
pro.
Miss was calling him? Okay, I didn't know
that amount
that.
of money to play college football again for what amounts to about 8 months makes you stop and think. I remember my parents telling me that $6 million was more than they had made the whole time they'd been married. But the thing they wanted most from me was to be happy. Katie, which is Kalen DeBoer, and Coach Grubb have been so good to me. I'm sure they were wondering what was going on because they wanted a decision from me last Thursday so they could start building their roster for next year. I was honest and told them what I'd been offered, but that I just couldn't do it because of everything I stood for and what Alabama had meant to me and the legacy that I built there. Everybody would just remember me as the guy who took all this money and went to Miami or Tennessee for his last year, but I was a captain. I put my hand and footprints in the cement at Denny Chimes. And here's the part I love about this, and he's right. I would have lost everything that I built at Alabama. I'll come back to that in just a second. Continuing along, it's no different than coaches. What would a coach do? Lane Kiffin was at Ole Miss, built a great team, a team that went to a playoff, but he went to another SEC school to better himself, better his career, and get a better salary. Now, of course, he's hated at Ole Miss, but that's the business side of things. That's life. It's sort of always been that way for coaches, but now it's new for players. Very interesting and fair point that Simpson's thrown out there, and it's something we need to take into account. Here's the last thing he said. I know people always say it's not about the money and I could have made way more money somewhere else, but I was happy at Alabama and wanted to stand on what I built there. That's the way I wanted to go out. Before we go any farther,
Yeah, you gotta clap it up for him. Yeah, players like that are just so rare in today's college football. Like, we have to remember, he's literally sat on the bench for like 3 years. 3 years. Could have entered the transfer portal a long time ago. But he stayed with Alabama. He waited his turn.
that's a hand clap, by the way. We got to clap it up for Ty Simpson. I don't care if y'all hate Alabama. I don't care if you love them. You got to admire this and respect it. Y'all can say what you want about Ty Simpson. You're entitled to your own opinion on the field. You can say he's really good. You can say he's really bad. I don't care. But this right here, this is what makes me proud to be an Alabama football fan. Guys like Ty Simpson, I tell you what, it wasn't all too pretty this year, and it wasn't all too pretty last year. But I will stand on this hill till day I die. Nobody embodies what the University of Alabama is all about more than Jalen Milroe and Ty Simpson. Are they the greatest Alabama quarterbacks I've ever laid my eyeballs on? Absolutely not. But they gave us everything they had. And if you can't appreciate that, I don't know what to tell you. I love Jalen Milroe, and I hate we didn't win a championship that one year in 2023, and I hate the way he went out on that team finish here in 2024. Things could have went better. And yeah, I got mad at him at times, but that's what happens. But man, oh man, I appreciate Milroe so much. And I love him, I do. And I love Ty Simpson. And maybe the reason I love him so much is because I cover this stuff every single day and I see quarterbacks leaving schools left and right like it's nothing. And I understand it to have a guy like Milroe wait his turn for a couple of years and be the starting quarterback, never leave Alabama. To have a guy like Ty Simpson wait 3 years to be a starting quarterback and he doesn't leave Alabama, that's rare. I don't care what any of you say. I'd much rather have guys like Jalen Milroe and Ty Simpson on my team and involved with my program university than these one-and-done transfer portal quarterbacks. I would. So big ups to Ty Simpson, and outside of him just being loyal to Alabama, which I'm going to say for a 10th time I appreciate, I still think staying in the NFL draft was the right decision. Sure, you can get $6.5 million at Miami, but at the NFL draft, you get drafted in the first round, which is projected to go in, you're talking about 20, 25, 30, $35 million. That's long-term money right there. You go to Miami and just have a mediocre year, well, you just missed out on the long-term money because if you turn to a third or fourth round pick, it's only about $3 to $4 million. Many more things I could say. Want it off here. Let me know your thoughts down below. But
all right. Yeah, he's not going to another school. He is entering the draft. He's going to the league. Okay, it's 8:46. Man, time's moving fast. My goodness. All right. Which video? This one.
Look, if you're
All right, the performative male problem. Okay, let's check it out.
watching this video with your girl, I highly advise that you stop right there and click off because young Cam Slim has the do-rag off. You know what they say when I have the do-rag off. Hide your girl, hide your wives. But what's good with y'all boys? Y'all can finally see the haircut. Oh my gosh. But a little later last year, there was this performative male epidemic where you had a bunch of guys drinking matcha, even though it tastes like grass, owning a cat, wearing wired headphones, and having Labubus all to impress women. And it's ironic considering I have a Labubu in the back right there. But I promise, it was a gift and I really like the gift. I promise I'm not being performative. I promise y'all. Promise. But it was this huge thing last year. They even had performative male contests to see which male could be the most performative. Like, this whole thing was crazy. And in today's video, I thought, why not take a look at some of the most performative men on the internet? Because I really never made a video about this topic. And as I've been doom scrolling recently, I've seen so many performative men online in a way that's not even ironic. It's like they're being serious, crazy enough, at least I think they're being serious. And our first candidate is this man named Yada Awakening. Now, he's not the matcha drinking performative male, but once you hear this man open his mouth, you'll see why I label this dude as performative.
Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working full time. She's exhausted.
Wait, what? Okay.
And the only person she's ever had to depend on is herself. Don't send her some roses. She'll like it, but send her to the spa. She's been on her feet all
Send her to the spa. Oh, all right.
month trying to make 2 ends meet. You can't tell me you love her if you're not giving her money.
Look, that was a hot start. Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. I'm not her father. I'm not her employer. Why would I send her money instead of a good
No, we're not an ATM. We just don't send money like that.
morning text? People can barely afford rent and groceries with their jobs that they got from having a master's degree. No one is doing this. What do you mean? You're just saying this to look good for the women out there. But let's just continue to listen to what he has to say. Maybe at the end he might be like, oh, that was just one huge joke. Hey, like the video. We'll see.
Because when a man loves a woman, he removes her worries without her asking him to do it. Because a woman that's been on her own for so long and providing for herself, she doesn't know how to ask a man for anything. And if you ask her, does she need something? And she says no, do it anyways.
Yeah, nah, this dude is being mad performative. I hate to say it, but this man is being so performative. I promise you, this guy doesn't even do that. He doesn't send his, if he has a girl, or if he's messing with numerous girls, he doesn't send them money. Not at all. This dude is the biggest capper online. But if you thought that that video was crazy, you know, he was being pretty performative in that one. What about this one, where he explains how if a woman cheats, it's the man's fault? Regardless of what happens, it's always the man's fault if a woman cheats, which is just such a crazy thing to say. Like, is the rent really due
Absolutely. That is just stupid.
that bad to the point where you have to pander to every single woman online to pay your bills? Like, is it that bad? Because if it is, man, I'm not gonna lie. Cut back your expenses or something, dude.
If a woman cheats on a man, it's the man's fault.
Like, oh, dude, he has to be. There's no way he actually believes this. There's no way he's actually believes this and actually practice what he preaches. There's no way. Like, is he just? I think he's just doing this to go viral. Surely, he is just doing this to go viral. He has to be.
If a man try to walk behind me, he gotta be an astronaut. I take care of my woman from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head, and I feed her body out of cellular.
All right, so I'm streaming on Twitch, so I can't actually say the word, but saying stuff like that, I think could, well, not could, but I think it can make women think they can just get away with doing something wrong, you know?
Love. All praises.
Because
Look, I'm gonna
saying that it's the man's fault for if the woman cheats is crazy.
give you guys a quick heads up. We're gonna say performative a lot in this video, but this dude is being mad performative right here. Like, is there anybody in the comment section that sees this? Boy, you really got these women fooled. No one acts like this. Be for real. Oh my gosh. And it's a woman calling them out. It's looking like your whole plan of pandering to women isn't working right here. They're calling you out right in your comment section, man. I feed her body out of cellular love. Wow, that's heavy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is content that divorced mothers like watching, you know? Shout out to all the divorced mothers out there, but
divorced mothers, single moms.
this is just content that you would see a divorced mother repost on Facebook,
divorce of
man.
single
Like, that's such a
mom.
stupid take. If the woman cheats, it's always the man's fault. What? You know you do not believe that, dude. You know you don't believe that. The fact that men think nurturing your woman is scripted is actually very sad. Y'all have never seen a woman loved on and nurtured in her divine femininity. And it's so disheartening. Even I've hand-fed a man that I loved. Why wouldn't you want to feed and pour into your woman inside and out? I don't think that's what people are fed up with. I think people are fed up with this man saying that a woman cheats, it's the man's fault. What are you talking about, ma'am? I'm like
What
don't
is
get me
she
wrong.
on
I
about?
understand him like saying like, oh, he wants to be a good dude towards his woman, which I think is completely fine. But I think it's just the way that he's saying it. If a woman cheats, it's the man's fault. It's always the man's fault. That's just stupid, man. But let's see what else Yada Awakening has to say, you know?
If he says he wants you, make him pay $50,000. And if he can't afford $50,000 up front, set up a payment plan.
Set up a payment plan?
Payment plan.
To date a woman? Wait, brother, hold on, dog. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. What is this guy yapping about? This is the performative male final boss. Actually, there's so many more in this video that we're gonna get to. But this guy is pretty up there. This man is talking about if a man wants to date a woman, have him pay $50,000? People can barely afford eggs. And you expect people to give up $50,000? The average income isn't even...
$50,000 just to date a woman. Dude, he's saying bring $50,000 just to date a woman. That is absurd.
$50,000. Brother, what are you talking about?
If he says, hello, what's your name? 50,000. Hey, can you cook me some food? 50,000. Hey, I got
Cook
problems
some
going
food.
on.
Cook, make. So that's insane. Hold on. I'm trying to process what he's saying, or trying to understand what he's trying to say. So basically, he's saying that a woman should ask for $50,000 just so. Oh, hang on. Hold on. I'm sorry. $50,000 to cook a meal. If a man, so if her boyfriend or husband asks for a home cooked meal, right? So he's saying that the woman should ask for $50,000 just to cook something. That's insane, dude. What? Like, there's no way he actually believes this. No way.
$50,000 to cook some food, and if you just have some problems going on,
$50K to cook some
you
food.
just gotta pay her $50,000. This guy must be stopped. Oh my gosh.
You're not playing wife to no man that cannot show you that he has husband characteristics. He must be a provider, he must be a leader, and he must be able to sacrifice for you. Because what a man invests in, a man appreciates. If this man can buy that old car outside for $60,000 with high mileage that keeps falling apart, he can pay $50,000 for you.
Yeah, nah. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand the part where he's talking about, oh yeah, look for a man who's husband material, which I think is completely fine. I think that's a valid take. But to tell women that they deserve $50,000 for cooking, and let's say their man has some problems, pay $50,000, that's just so stupid, man.
If not, find a man that meets your qualifications. And if this man says, oh, you asking for too much, he's a man that has not reached his full potential. And 50,000 is a low number. But ladies, listen, he still has to take
50K is a low number.
care of you from head to toe and pay every single bill, because your money is your money and his money is your money. Don't ever get it twisted. Make him pay for it. 50,000. Hello. 50,000. What's your name? 50,000. Can I come over? 50.
This man is sounding like
50,000 just to cold approach or ask a woman out.
Akash Singh's wife. Oh my gosh.
His money is our money, and my money is my money.
This dude is lying straight through his veneers, and he's lying through his Cartier lenses. Honestly, is this what I gotta do to make a lot of money in life? Do I just gotta pander? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pander for the first time. I'm gonna be performative right here. Actually, let me grab my Labubu, man. Let me grab my Labubu, bro. Women, y'all deserve $50,000 if a man even tries to speak to you. Any word that comes out of a man's mouth is just a straight up lie, straight up BS. That's why you deserve $50,000. Honestly, at this point, you don't even deserve the time from men.
What are you doing?
It could get better, you know. I'm gonna make a whole Instagram account to just straight up pander. Yeah, I'll see how much money I rake in, and I'll see if it's truly worth it, man. Oh my gosh, this guy is actually terrible, bro.
Hello, 50,000. What's your name? 50,000. Can I come over? 50,000. Can you cook for me? 50,000. Oh, I want to be your husband. 50,000.
So you gotta pay 50,000 to speak to the woman, get her name, which that's already 100,000. Okay.
Already
And then let's say
100K.
you want her to cook a meal, that's 150,000. And then let's just say you have some like mental issues, you're going through something, you know, my mom died, my dad died, whatever. Let's say mom and dad died. That's another 100,000, you know, because 50,000, 50,000. What are we at? We're at like 250,000 right here. Gang, I'm not gonna lie, nobody's paying all that, man. I'm sorry.
250K. 250K.
I hate to ruin your whole pandering spree right here, but nobody's doing that, dog. We gotta check out the comments, man. Let's protect this man by all costs.
Oh my
gosh, the
goodness.
divorce
Oh my goodness. What?
man. Let's protect this.
Let's protect this man at all costs. And she got over 4,000 likes. Oh no. Yeah, she is like, if she actually believes this, like if she actually has this mindset, oh man, she is cooked.
Man by all cost. Oh my gosh, the divorced mothers, they're really eating this one up. I will now be known as $50,000. What a man invests in, a man appreciates. Look, don't get me wrong, that is true, but a $50,000 investment, like to date someone, I just think that's crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know in the comments. I just think that's insane. Yes, ladies, no more $40. He said, hello, beautiful. I say 5K. Now I can't see his profile picture anymore. I wonder what he would have done if I said 50K. I think this is just so crazy because this man has people out here thinking that they just deserve $5,000 to $50,000 just for a person saying hello. How stupid as a society have we become? This dude is gonna keep a lot of women single.
Facts.
That's the
Of course, yeah.
How stupid as a society have we become? This dude is gonna keep a lot of women
Yeah, there's someone with a brain. This dude's gonna keep a lot of women single.
single. That's
With
the unfortunate
cats.
truth, man. For the ladies that watch Young Cam Slam Busticle, if y'all are still watching, you know, next time you speak to a dude, ask him for 50,000 and just let me know in the comments his reaction. He's probably going to block you and never speak to you again. I think it's a valid response, you know. Now, if you thought Yada Awakening was a pretty bad performative male, let me introduce you to Henry Earls. And I'm gonna be so honest, I don't even
Henry
have to say
Earls.
why this
What?
dude is performative. Just look at this. Can we think of another way to make babies? I don't want to do that. Yeah, this man might just be the performative final boss. This man takes the cake. This man is not writing anything on that piece of paper, man. Like, look at this frame right here. This man is
Yeah,
just
no
writing
way he
scribbles
wrote
on
that. No way.
beat up piece of paper, dog. I wouldn't even like to call this man the performative final boss. This man is the male manipulator final boss, man. This dude knows that's a straight up lie. It's just the pandering method. Is that the new wave on social media? Do I just gotta pander more? Should I just clear out my entire back and just get a bunch of labubus? Is that the new method and just start saying BS? Just pandering to women and just being hella performative? Finally, someone who gets it. Yeah, this woman is cooked. She's drinking the Kool-Aid, man. She's not just drinking the Kool-Aid. She's downing the Kool-Aid, dude. Male manipulator final boss. And now he is the hero for all women. Waiter, waiter, 1 cup of attention, please. Are you a hot dog stand because you make
Dude, I didn't know this type of content's on TikTok. Because, you know, I do scroll on TikTok sometimes or here and there. I'll admit that. But my For You page is, or For You TikToks or whatever you call it, my algorithm is completely different. It's like, it's a bunch of college football stuff and, yeah, like sports. And what else? It's pretty much sports and video games and sometimes WWE, even though I don't watch pro wrestling anymore. You know, just stuff like that.
hot dog stand. Yeah, with Riz like that, no wonder this man chose to start being a performative male. This man's got the Riz that'll get you locked up. Let's see another one of his posts. I wrote
Oh, and also, you know, traveling clips, you know, like new clips of New York and Miami and and different types of different places. But let me just unpause the video. I'll shut up.
365 letters, but her current BF texts her, "When do you get your braces off? I don't want my kids behind bars." And once again, this guy is writing on a beat up piece of paper. And I promise you this man isn't writing anything up in there. I promise you this man is writing nothing up in there. Being so performative. This man's acting like he's writing the Declaration of Independence. This man even got the pen that they were using for the Declaration. Not really. But I wouldn't be surprised if this man went out of his way to get it. Wholly performative. Her new man funny as hell. Maybe you didn't love her. You just loved writing letters. You wanted to live in delusion of yearning without realizing that you already had that someone and she was slipping away. Yeah, nah, this dude is just missing out on the matcha and he'd just be the final boss of being performative. Actually, some matcha, maybe a cat like crawling across a table. I think that would make it even better. He could have some wired headphones as well. Maybe listening to like some Mac DeMarco, Claro, the Marias. Then he'd really be the final boss. This dude, I'd say he's a pretty high rank. He's like Prestige 7 performative male. And then Yada Awakening, he's like I'm gonna say like Prestige 6, level 45. No offense to pregnant people. All love. What y'all did was way inappropriate. And this dude's actually riding with a feather now. And he's not riding anything. Oh, he takes his glasses off now too, to look like he's actually doing something. Like he's working up a sweat writing this stuff. Looking around like, oh yeah, man, I'm getting inspired writing this stuff. And he's not writing anything on this paper. This guy is definitely like Prestige 9 at this point. Look, forget the matcha, forget the wired headphones, throw that out the window. He's not a new gen performative male. He's a classic. Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like a hater, but just the way this man is acting like he's writing, it's just pissing me off. Yes, your body is angelic, but the hottest curve you have is your smile. And he's gonna sit here and act like he's writing something again.
Dude, what is this content, man? Like, what is this content?
Is your smile. And he's gonna sit here and act like he's writing something again. This guy needs to stop. He genuinely needs to stop. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with complimenting your girl. I think this is completely fine, you know? Once again, I feel like this man is just being performative. He's trying to pander to women. And it's funny because they'll catch him slipping sometimes. But in this comment section, it's looking like they're not catching him slipping, crazy enough. Actually, never mind. Girls will love this ab video. I'm getting more obsessed with this aesthetic more and more every day. Oh yeah, we got another one drinking the Kool-Aid. I know that dude saw that comment and he got so happy, like he was grinning ear to ear after seeing that comment. That's how you know him being performative is working. Sorry, but you're a gentleman. Cry, cry, flowers emoji. If you're posting hateful comments, you're openly showing that you have nowhere to put the love you have. If you're in love with someone, things like this are no longer cringy. It's reality. I don't think it's what he said that's cringy. I just think who's saying it. And also just like, if you look at his other videos, that's why people are hating in the comments. It's not that these people just don't have anywhere to throw their love. It's that this guy is being performative. That's why people don't like him. But some people just aren't seeing that. Like you who left this comment. Now, the thing I find the funniest about this whole performative male epidemic is that you even got males having performative hangouts. It's performative males having performative hangouts. It's the funniest thing ever. Like I was scrolling through TikTok the other day and I saw this video right here. Chill night with the bros. And you know, they got their suits on and everything. They're looking spiffy. I can't lie.
All right.
That performative ass laugh right there. Ha ha ha. How do you laugh?
I don't see what's the problem. They're just wearing suits. I don't get it.
Laugh performatively. How? Oh my, that's actually so funny. More performative laughs
Fake laughs
from this group. More performative laughs. I'm sorry, this whole hangout is just so performative. Y'all got suited up and everything just to get a pizza. Don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing a suit. I think it's cool when people rock suits. But this is not a chill night with the bros. This definitely is not. I can promise you that. Bro, if somebody's going to get a pizza, they're just throwing on like a regular fit. They're not throwing on a whole suit, man. I don't care what anyone says. And in the comments,
throwing a whole suit on to get some pizza is wild.
Section, they're just completely
like, if you're gonna put a suit on, then why not just go to like a expensive restaurant when you're going out with the boys? If you want to put a suit on, just go to an expensive restaurant.
trying these guys. We got performative hangouts in 2025. The overly performative content. Drewski got to make a skit about this. Someone is actually filming them pretending to laugh. How embarrassing. Suits to eat at the local pub. That's what I'm saying. They threw these suits on for TikTok. If they
And, you know, in that clip, that wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I'll be honest. It was not that bad.
They weren't recording a TikTok or anything. They were just throwing on a regular fit. But since they were recording a TikTok and they wanted to make their life seem like it was more extravagant than it actually is, they're like, oh yeah, let's throw in the suits. Let's do all this stuff. Let's get all spiffy just to get a pizza. Like, this is not a chill night with the bros. I just had a chill night with the bros recently. We just threw on some fits, got some food, and boom, that was it. We weren't over here fake laughing and throwing on suits to get a freaking pizza. It's like they're trying so hard to be seen. I think that's what makes this hangout so performative. Funny enough, I saved this video of this hangout that it looked like. I looked up hangouts on TikTok. And when you look at this video right here, compared to this one, you're gonna see that this video seems like it's more sincere. It just seems like a bunch of bros hanging out. Late night eats with the gang. As you can see, everybody's just talking, whatever, laughing. Nobody's really noticing the camera. Maybe like 1 or 2 people. But other than that, it seems like everybody's just chilling with each other. There's nothing wrong with this. But then you got this other hangout over here where they're fake laughing with each other, trying to act like, oh yeah, this is just a chill night with the bros. If this is just a chill night with the bros, I want to see what a crazy night with the bros is. Pause. That sounds, whoa. That sounds AO. Yeah, I don't mean to say that. Now, funny enough, this kind of segues into our next little segment where we're going to be checking out these videos of these performative males doing these POV lifestyle vlogs. And I like to call this the performative male POV apocalypse. It's pretty much just vlogs of men being performative, like this one right here. POV, I forgot to text her good morning. Now, I'm going to pause this right here. We're going to play a little game. What do you do when you forget to text your girl good morning? Do you A, apologize and just move on with your day? Do you B, not even say good morning to her? You just say, what's good, shawty? C, apologize to her and get her some flowers?
I
Or
think it's B for me. Like, I mean, is it that important to just send her a text, good morning? Is it really that important?
D, which is what this guy does. We're going to come back to that question.
Okay, so he's got a Tesla truck, so I'm assuming he got some money. Well, actually, he definitely has some money if he's driving a Tesla truck.
That boy's in Lululemon. You know, Lululemon is a pretty expensive athletic brand. They got some pants for $100, shirts for $100, all that. You know, very expensive. And this is all because he forgot to say good morning. Wait, how much did that say? $307.
$307?
Because this man forgot to say good morning. Maybe I'm tripping. This is being hella performative. This is being so performative. Now, revisiting that question I asked earlier, what do you say when you forget to tell your girl good morning? Notice how none of you said D, which is go buy her Lululemon, spend $300, maybe apologize, get her some flowers. I think that's fine. I know this guy isn't being for real. I promise you, this man returned the clothes a day later after recording this video. I would put money on that. Like, this is just extremely unrealistic. Oh yeah, I forgot to text her good morning, so I'm gonna buy her some Lululemon, you know? That's my bad. It's so unrealistic, man. Maybe I'm just a hater. Like, y'all let me know in the comment section. Maybe a little bit. I'll agree, like, sure, whatever. But let's peep this next one, you know, where I guess his girl wanted a new iPhone. Now, if your girl wants a new iPhone, what do y'all do? Do you A, buy her the phone, or B, not buy her the phone? Well, this man's answer is C. And y'all are gonna see.
No, I'm not
his
buying
answer.
it.
You get what I did there?
I'm going with B.
A C and C. That was amazing. POV, she wanted the new iPhone, so I got her all 3. Yes,
All
this
3?
is C.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. All 3. Oh, imagine if he gets his heart broken.
If your girl wants the new iPhone, you got to get her all 3, man. This man is the... He's the final boss of being performative. I think what makes him scary, though, is that he doesn't look like a performative male. I think his content makes him look like a performative male, but he himself doesn't look like one. Like, he doesn't have the wired headphones, the matcha, or any of that. Pulls up in the Cybertruck. Walks in. The fake dap up right here. This brother put the camera inside the Verizon or wherever he's at before he walked in. So this whole dap up is just fake. Performative dap up, man. That was the most performative dap up I've seen.
Got all three phones.
All because his girl wanted the new iPhone, so he bought all three. Because he just truly loves his girl. And then you got people out here watching this content and thinking that this is realistic. So anytime they get into a relationship, now they expect, oh, hey, I want an iPhone. And they expect their boyfriend to get 3 iPhones. Brother, what? These performative males gotta go. The worker wondering why blood keeps walking to his phone and coming back each 2 seconds. Not gonna lie, just buy the phone. Damn, we don't need an iCarly episode. Even the crowd that he's making the videos for, they're not even eating this up. This is a woman commenting this, and she's not even eating this up, man. So how many times did you move that camera? Bro thinks he's VIP at Verizon. Are we dead serious? That's so unnecessary. Bro turned an average store purchase into a documentary.
Man, even the women are just criticizing him. Yeah, you just did all that for nothing. That dude did all that for nothing.
And I notice how none of you said that C was your answer. Because why would you buy all 3 iPhones for your girl when she just needs 1? Everything I have is in this iPhone right here, man. It's a little beat up and everything. What's the point of having 3, man? Hey, unless she owns like a business or something, you know, she needs a personal, a work phone and all this other stuff, maybe. But dude, this man is just being performative. I know I've used that word so many times within this video, but it's just so insincere what he's doing. He's doing this to look good on the internet. None of this is real. And I promise you, this man probably returned those phones after. After the video, he probably returned, I'm not gonna say all 3, but maybe 2 of them. And maybe these phones aren't even for his girl. They're for himself, or that phone. This one is definitely my favorite one, you know? This video is captioned POV, she wanted fresh meat. So I guess his girl wanted some fresh meat, like deer meat or something like that. So this man went hunting to get some meat because his girl wanted some meat. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? I don't. Because, hey, there's probably some men out there that can hunt, and when their girl wants some of that meat,
I mean, men was doing that hundreds of years ago. Or even longer than that, like hundreds or thousands of years ago. Like they went hunting and killed animals, you know, to eat to eat. Like him and their families eating those animals that the man killed, obviously. So it's kind of a pretty masculine thing to do.
Give her the meat. But my problem with this post is that we've seen this guy's other posts. So we just know that this is going to be a performative ass video. You know, this man's got the hunting gear in the Cybertruck again, getting all 9,000 angles. I'm sorry to pause it so early, but that car ride felt like One Piece. Angles, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. That is absurd. So this dude probably put his tripod and his tripod and phone in different positions and drives past them. Oh, dude, that's just stupid.
In the Cybertruck again, getting all 9,000 angles. I'm sorry to pause it so early.
Multiple angles,
that car
too.
ride felt like One Piece, if that makes any sense. Like, there was so much filler within that car ride. It's like the dude's going forward, then somehow he just goes back, then goes forward again, then goes back.
And it goes forward, goes back.
It doesn't really move anywhere. Now he's here. One Piece in a nutshell. Bro, yo. This man didn't kill shit.
No, he didn't kill anybody. He didn't kill any deer. No way he did. He did not.
Wait, Wait. This man bought an animal pelt from Bass Pro Shops and the skull of an animal. Your girl is gonna be mad. There's no meat on that animal pelt. You just wasted your whole day. This man went in the woods and just, all he did was dick around in the woods. This man wasn't doing anything. This dude walked into the woods, jacked off 5 times, then walked out with his animal pelt. That's all this man did. Brother, what? Yo, this comment has me crying. Bruh did more editing than hunting. Dude walked out with a bleached skull and a tanned hide. Y'all ever think about the fact that he stopped to put the phone down, record himself driving, and go back to get it?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Think about the...
He stopped to put the phone down, record himself driving, and went back to get it. Stupid.
fact that he stopped to put the phone down, record himself driving, and go back to get it. All them damn angles. Brother, you did all this for no meat at all. You and your girl are about to be eating animal pelt for dinner. This is the performative male final boss. This dude is pissing me off. Let's see this video though. This is a completely different guy. POV, she told me her cycle started.
Cycle? Okay, making some steak?
Now, it looks like there's nothing wrong with this video, but this person in the comments explained this perfectly. They said, he made one steak for himself and put all those groceries back. Literally. This man is just being performative. This man's just dicking around in the Target. He's like, who's that guy?
Yeah,
Drew
what,
Walls?
like, what was he doing in Target? All that just to get one steak.
It's like the Patrick Beverly of Drew Walls. Drew Walls is like Kevin Durant, you know, he's really good, but Ashton Hall is just better. This dude, he's like the Patrick Beverly. Like, he's not that good at pandering. You're telling me your girl is on her cycle and you made one steak just to eat yourself? You didn't get her a steak or nothing, bruh? That's it? Come on, dog. And then you put all the stuff back? That's not a good thing to do while your girl's on her cycle, bro. Is this role play? This comment right here is frying me. Yeah, that's the world of performative males on the internet. If y'all want another video on these performative males, I'd so be down to make one. This video was so funny recording. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I just think this whole performative male epidemic, it's just cringe. Just be you. Be yourself. Stop trying to pander towards a certain crowd to grow your social media. I just think that's so corny, man. Because they're eventually going to figure out that, oh, this guy's just being fake. What he's doing isn't authentic at all. But what kills me is just the people who eat this stuff up, crazy enough. It's so obvious that this stuff is fake. How are you eating it up? All that being said, this is going to wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Cameron WAK, Twitter Cameron WAK, Instagram Cameron WAK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said,
man, that was dumb. That was incredibly stupid. All right. I'll be right back.
Tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces of you. Tearing out pieces of me to replace the broken pieces.
Alright, I'm back. Let's play some Dispatch.
The giant refinery, you can't tell who's to blame.
Alright, let's see if I can do better at this.
Man, I love the smell of the refinery.
I hate the smell of gasoline.
I love the smell of gasoline. Ugh.
All right, everybody, respectfully, shut the fuck up.
Who pissed in your cereal?
Now that's some nasty shit.
Let's do this.
Talking too much. More action. Alright, let's go.
Torrance Middle School needs judges for our annual talent show. Do it for the kids.
Okay, got it. Understood.
I just took off my shoes. One sec.
Mr. Vanderstank has requested a rescue. Vango workers are trapped after a tunnel collapse at the new station. Get them out safely. And discreetly.
Okay.
Grind time.
Gotcha.
Vanderstank is really disrupting the emergency industry.
Yo, this Vanderstank guy is a fucking clown.
He's a business genius. Everything he does
Oh, what
is
happened?
brilliant.
Normally I would defend you, but all of his projects kind of suck.
Top 10 anime
CSP.
betrayals.
Just admit it, Sonar. You're obsessed with a loser. Isn't this like the third time one of his projects has fallen apart? We're busier
All right, let's go.
because of him.
He's a job creator.
Jesus, man. The baddest.
Alright, let's go.
We have a crisis. The parents started fighting over the results, and then the kids joined in.
Fighting.
Grade A parenting.
I'll crack some skulls.
Everybody's resting. Okay, we got 3 available. Alright.
SDN's tolerable and inclusive workplace make you a great sponsor for our Aliens Among Us exhibit.
Send an alien-like hero? Okay, it's gotta be this guy.
I remember my first talent show. I got second place. Got my ass beat by Lizzie Galupo.
Second place? Impossible. The show must have been rigged.
I got her back though. I shot a laser beam and burned all that hair off.
So, I guess you're the real winner then?
Sure am. Inspired my first single too. Girl, your hair's on fire.
Sounds like a real bop.
Never say bop again.
Terrible.
Well done.
I, Deirdre Z, yes, that Deirdre Z, need help dealing with a stalker.
Oh, a stalker?
Now that's doable.
good side.
Torrance Middle School is hosting an anti-bullying seminar, and it would mean a lot
Inspire
if a
the
hero
audience.
could come talk to the students
Discourage bullying.
and
Okay.
their parents. Headed out.
For you, I'll make time.
I doubt Deidre is the only victim of his. Let's delete all the files on his laptop.
Get the
this
backups
again.
too.
And the backups, too.
Okay. Right, left. Okay. Right, left. What? I thought it was... What? Right, left. Wait, hang on. Boom, boom, boom. Thought I'm doing it right. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I look really stupid right now. What do you mean it's not right? Oh, look at this. I'm about to run out of time. Like, how is this not right? What? Okay, I'm confused. How is this wrong? I thought this was the password for that. I'm really confused. Yeah, I'm about to run out of time.
Fuck. We're locked out.
The set needs a background actor for an upcoming scene. The last one stormed off in a hurry. Stay ready.
Quick heads up, Sona is in a mood this morning.
Why? You missed a rabies shot or something?
Power was out at my place. Couldn't even check up on my investments.
Oh no, the numbers that go up and down every day. You'll be fine.
I pray you never know what it's like to lose something.
Nice.
Time to freak some fuckers out.
Not too
Okay,
shabby.
mid.
Not too shabby at all, at all.
Hey, we're getting flooded with calls about sewage in a couple neighborhoods. Which should we hit first?
I'm uniquely equipped for, this looks like the job for me.
But you're resting though. Hold on, just give it a few seconds. There we go.
The smell is unbearable. This should have been dealt with yesterday before it even got this bad. Is there someone else I can speak to? Perhaps your manager?
Call me a BOGO bitch.
Wait, no.
Make room. Who's the most bullyable on the Z team?
It's Waterboy, obviously.
It's an honor to be nominated.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's me.
Yeah, at least Waterboy can get a girl wet.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
All right, Sonny, let's show them together.
All right, what's going on now?
I am in need of a very specific type of hero for my upcoming project.
Yeah, we gotta send the big guy.
Can I do my slam bomb?
Sometimes reaching a certain point will have an effect.
Oh, we need 4 guys for this. We don't have enough people for that.
Mysterious fire has broken out at the refinery. We got it under control, but we can't investigate the cause with all these dangerous fumes.
Flambe.
I would never blow up a refinery, okay? They smell like shit.
Someone's pushing on my boy's explosion territory.
Yo, man, word in the hallways is you went on a date. That true?
You jealous or something? Look, if you wanted to grab dinner, all you had to do is ask.
Yeah. You're not my type.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
What?
Something about this feels off. I think we missed something.
How did that fail?
Everybody should step back.
Okay, not bad. 7 for 3. I mean, I said 7 for 3. 7 successes and 3 failures. That's not too bad.
Maybe he's got an iron stomach. Do we know anybody like that? Super digestion?
The glutonator? But I don't know. That guy weighed like 1,000 pounds.
Hey, Robert, did you recently lose like 700 pounds?
First off, you're either shit at math or you think I'm like 300 pounds. I am not. I go to the gym and I work hard. Secondly, what are you talking about?
There's a pool going around on which superhero you used to be. Person who guesses right wins $936.
That's a real specific number.
And that specific number could be ours. Just one hint. I mean, we're friends, right? Make your friends some money.
Fine, okay. I was blue.
What does that mean?
We sad?
Yes, but that was just a coincidence.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Sorry, you're just gonna have to earn your $936 in some other way.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
What way could that be? I'll let you know if I work it out. Get it? I'm explaining the joke. What the fuck?
Decent reflexes.
Hey, Beef, no!
Which heroes do we know that talk too much and have quick reflexes?
Clean this shit up.
Hey, losing all that weight don't make you better than us.
Yeah. Chill out, Dad.
I never had a dad.
I know.
Fuck that's supposed to mean.
Tell me one time you didn't have a dad.
He said that was a funny one. That was funny. I know, right? You seen that lineup. What are you talking about? I know you seen that lineup. What are you talking about?
Heard the team scuffling with the Red Ring.
They run half the crime in the county. We were bound to bother them at some point.
Watch yourself. You poke the hive, you're gonna have to fuck the queen.
That's not how bees work.
You know what I mean.
I don't, actually. No one's trying to fuck Shroud. But if we kill the queen, we rot the hive.
You would do that? Kill Shroud? Because you might get the chance. And you don't want to go in there having to think about it. You gotta know.
Why not? Let's say yes.
Shroud killed him, Chase. There's only one thing I can do.
You know that's not true. I'm not sure your dad would want it that way.
You're not sure. Should we ask him?
Point taken. Mecha Man's coming back to life one patch at a time.
One patch at a time.
I mean, Royd's doing most of the work though, right?
So much. He's probably gonna redo all this shit. Evening, folks. Welcome back.
All right, back to
I got a
work.
few guesses at your identity. Leading one right now is Blue Balls Man.
Let me guess. His power is not being able to nut.
Nah, his balls are literally blue, dude. Get your head out of the gutter.
Great. It's gonna be a long shift.
Mr.
Lost
Cat
pet?
is out there all alone. So scared, so hungry. Please find my baby.
Mr. Cat? That's seriously his
All right,
name.
we need to
Hey,
send some
look,
fast people.
Not everyone's a fucking creative.
We need to send some speedsters.
Oh, what's it going to be this time? Here, kitty kitty.
Wait, whoa.
Did we just lose power?
Sure did. Citywide. Hang tight, we're booting up the backup generator. There we go.
All right, we back up.
Hey, Robert. Just brace yourself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, y'all can't see? I'm a human nightlight. I don't got those problems.
Yeah, it's just a little dark. What's the fucking big deal? You never closed your eyes before? Yeah, same shit.
I mean, I can see in the dark, so this is pretty standard for me.
Alright, fuck you guys.
The whole city's out. Guys, this is an all-hands-on-deck situation. Okay, I'm gonna get the grid back up and running. Be ready because shit's gonna be insane the minute the lights turn back on.
Some real action?
Whatever.
Thank fuck.
Oh, this crap again. I don't know why I struggle with that, dude. Okay, what do I have to do? Alright, there we go.
I've lost contact with the tower. It's pitch black out here. I cannot land this thing. Help?
I know this sounds crazy, but can you guys catch this thing in the air?
I'm here to hustle.
He's injured. Nope. No? The other guy's are resting. Can't send anybody else. Alright, there we go. They're available.
I got it. Later.
Okay, I guess he's the only guy that can do it.
Let's fucking go.
My mother lives in the Parkwood senior community, and she hasn't answered her phone since the blackout.
Hey. I'll take care of it.
Alright.
Blackout? Baby, I don't know her.
Okay, that was terrible.
Come on, come on, come on. Shit.
God damn it. The Red Ring's stealing shipments right off the train. We're not equipped to stop them.
Red Ring? Fuck him up for me, yeah?
This is the job for me. Yes.
You're, sweating again.
Am I? That tracks.
Wow. Keep it up.
All right, here we go.
Just a little longer.
Up, left, right. Up, left, right. Okay, up, left, right. Man, how am I supposed to solve this? This shouldn't be that hard. This shouldn't be hard. Okay. Nope. Man, how am I supposed to get over there? Alright, there we go. Up, left, right. There we go. We got it. Got it.
Soccer fans are not a fan of this blackout. Shit's getting scary. We gotta get them the hell out of here.
What's a good line to text a guy in a blackout?
I'm looting the Ralphs. You want anything?
Oh, you always did look hotter in the dock.
Just say boo.
Golem, you're a genius.
We've got a situation at Van Labs. They told me to call SDN. I'm just an intern.
Ready, set, fire.
Rolling out.
I love a symmetrical stage picture.
You are about to feel so much better. And so am I.
Oh, it's that again. Oh my gosh. Oh, I blew it up. Okay, cool. Oh man, I'm stuck.
Oh, come on. No.
There we go. Oh, it's another one.
there.
Let's go. Zero?
Whatever, I ain't even mad about it.
We've got several lootings in progress, and our guys are getting overwhelmed.
Looting? That's so basic. Bitches out here wearing ski masks and robbing banks. Where's the originality?
Ah, shut up. It's like the go-to blackout activity.
And besides burning all those shitty candles your aunties gave you.
I'm heading downtown. See who can use some help. Feel free to send someone.
Okay, so this is why my stock portfolio got fucked up. Can I at least meet the guys responsible?
Let's get through this shit first, then we'll talk.
My daughter was at the beach with her friends, and I haven't heard from her. I'm really worried.
Clear the way, you wankers.
Nothing beats the original, but this will have to do. I have extra flashlights if people, any takers? Okay, more for me.
I'm the guy.
Let's go.
Free knuckle kisses.
Those menaces are at it again with their e-bikes and fireworks.
Guess what?
Ugh. Damn, I think this shift gave me carpal tunnel.
Huh. Would have guessed years of cranking it would get you there first.
Probably a combo type deal.
Hey, fiddling a glove.
Watch me burn.
I'm not surprised there.
I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Is that for drinks? I need heard about kryptonite.
Somebody got banned. Alright. Let's go to the sardine.
All right. Fortunately, I have to end the stream. If I stream tomorrow, tomorrow's stream should be longer. And thank you to everyone who tapped in, even if it was only for like 30 seconds. Thanks for stopping by or tap in or whatever you say. But anyways, have a good night.